Yo, what is up, my friends? It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks, back with your best bets for Major League Baseball here for you today on Sunday, August 10th, 2025. MLB player props, run lines, totals, nerfies, as always. 5 picks in the video. Let's lock in and get this sweep.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that cat made now. Straight fire.
As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's have another big day here in Major League Baseball. 4 straight winning days here at the channel, guys. We've had a great run, 10-3 run. So hopefully we can continue that here today and just keep all the momentum going. So love Sunday baseball. Let's hop right into a recap from yesterday. So like I said, another good day, really good day for us. We went 3-2, but plus 2.35 units yesterday, guys. We had plus value all over the board. All of our plays were plus value, and obviously it paid dividends in the end. Electric cash at the end of the night. We had Chris Bassett under 16.5 outs. Parlay with Shohei Ohtani to get 2 bases. Ohtani hit a home run, which is a big reason Bassett got sent out of the game there in the 5th inning. So that was obviously terrific. Those two went hand in hand. So that was plus 215 value right there. That one cashed. We cashed Kyle Isbell over 1.5 bases. Or rather, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I'm sorry. For plus 125 value, he gets that done easily. He gets a couple hits, a run. He really just did everything that we needed him to do. So love to see that. And we also cashed the New York Yankees money line as well. They came through late. Gave up the lead a couple times, but still prevailed in the end and won that game 5-4 to beat Framber Valdez. We'd love seeing that. Our misses of the day, we had Kyle Stowers over 1.5 bases. He does not get that done, unfortunately. Had a bad day at the plate in both games. So it didn't matter which game he took. Stowers was not very good yesterday. And then our last play was Kikuchi under 17.5 outs, which cashed easily. That was parlay with Spencer Torkelson to get a base hit, and unfortunately he didn't. So overall, guys, I felt like we were on the money. Obviously, even with that Kikuchi play, Kikuchi with our under and outs that we've talked about, or out hit parlays, fading these pitchers on the road. We've had a lot of success. That continued again yesterday. Both pitchers came through for us. Unfortunately, Torkelson didn't get a hit. It's just the way it goes, guys. So we were pretty close to potentially getting a sweep yesterday. Obviously, hopefully we can lock in and get it done today. We got 5 new picks, pretty much the same type of value. A lot of value on the board. As far as our comic cappers, we had Justin McKelvey calling the Kansas City Royals money line. They cash. Love to see that, guys. One last thing, membership here at the channel. Not membership. All of our links here at the channel are down below in the pinned comment and the description. Membership, merchandise, social media links. That's all down below in the pinned comment description. All right, without further ado, let's get after it today, guys. Let's get right into our picks and get this 5-0 sweep today. At number 1, we are going Sean Manaea under 15.5 outs. Parlay with Bryce Terang to get a base hit here on the Brewers. Plus 180 odds on Fanatics. Sean Manaea on the Mets, Terang on the Brewers. Really love this play here today, guys. Obviously, this play goes hand in hand. So Manaea so far under in 3 of his 4 starts so far this season. Still getting into it here for Sean Manaea. Obviously coming back from the injury. So I don't see the Mets in either case overextending him. And this is a really tough assignment. He's not drawing an easy assignment at all here on the road in Milwaukee. Versus an incredibly hot Brewers team, obviously both at the plate and in the win column. Brewers are, again, just that team that just, you don't think necessarily is going to be that great. Like, there's a lot of other teams you could take, like in the NL Central there. And somehow the Brewers just continue to get it done year after year. But right now, obviously at the plate, they've been terrific. They're second in WRC plus versus left-handed pitching over the last 30 games, and 7th in walk rate overall for the season versus left-handed pitching. So they've really handled left-handed pitching, particularly of late, really well. Obviously, Manaea here, the lefty. I think they could get to him. Obviously, Manaea has not seen a team, quite like this right now in the Brewers, especially, in Milwaukee. It's going to be definitely a tough spot here for him. Like I said, I don't see the Mets overextending him. You know, that's a big thing here. I don't see him like, you know, could he pitch into the 6th inning? He could. I honestly, I don't see it though. I see him. He definitely could go 5 innings. I'm kind of counting on it. He's probably going to pitch 5 innings. You know, he might get to 15. That's the thing with outs. You got to remember, even if he hits 15, you know, we're kind of almost expecting that. We just don't want him to pitch into the 6th, obviously. Bryce trying to get a base hit here, guys. Perfect 5 for 5 off of Manaea. So obviously, love seeing that 1,000 batting average. You can't do much better than that. And also, he's on a 7-game hitting streak as well. So he's also hot at the plate, which you love seeing that. 71% hit rate this season, 73% hit rate at home. So he's been terrific. So love it there, guys. For number 1 pick, we got Sean Manaea under 15.5 outs. Parlay with Bryce trying to get a base hit, plus 180 odds on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 2, we're going Jurickson Profar. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs here for the Atlanta Braves. Plus 100 odds on Fanatics. I actually really love the value that you're getting here on Profar. I think this is terrific. He's got a 62% hit rate this season to this line. 61% at home to this line. So obviously, I love seeing that. He's got great numbers off the starter Quantrill today. Career 5 for 14 off of Quantrill. So I love seeing that. And Quantrill is not having a good season. Quantrill's got a 5.21 ERA and 1.37 WHIP this season, so he's been pretty bad overall. Couple good starts, but for the most part, he has not been good. Profar also been a walk machine of late. So if you look at his batting average, he's batting like 235. You'd be like, I don't love that, especially for this type of play. He gets on base a lot, though. 337 on base percentage, pretty solid there. 10 walks in his last 7 games, so obviously I love seeing that. He's getting on base a lot. And he happens to score runs. He scored 8 runs in his last 7 games. So it kind of just gives you the variability of how he can get there. Even if he doesn't get hits, he can still get there. Get 2 walks and 2 runs. I don't care how he gets it done. That'd work for me. I'd rather see him get a hit and an RBI in the 1st inning or a hit and a run in the 1st inning or whatever. But there's a lot of different ways he can cash. Obviously, he's got some power, so you get a home run and get there with that. So really love the variability that you get with Profar here, and I think it's part of the reason why, like I said, he's got such a good hit rate so far this season to this line. So you love seeing that. 6-10 this season versus the Marlins to this line. He's played the Marlins a bunch. 6-10 games. He's obviously hit the over. So yeah, hopefully he can get on base, get runs, RBIs, hits, whatever he's got to do. But I hope he gets it done, obviously. So love it there. For number 2 pick, we got Jurickson Profar. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs here for the Atlanta Braves. Plus 100 odds here on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 3, we're going with one of our favorite teams, guys, to bet on. We're going with the Boston Red Sox money line here versus the San Diego Padres. Plus 125 odds on ESPN Bet. If you guys know me, and you guys have been around the channel this year, you guys will know that the Red Sox have been on our radar quite a bit. Mostly because they were featured in our futures video. We took them, obviously, to potentially win the AL East. To make the playoffs was our big bet. So, it's not looking bad. The Red Sox are on fire right now. You know, they won a game so far in this series, but obviously they haven't done as well in this series. But I think here they get the split. I think they bounce back and win with Brian Bello on the mound. Bello's on the mound here for the Red Sox. He's 8-5 with a 3.03 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP this season. So we love seeing that. I think this is a nice spot here for Bello. They are on the road, but Bello's been terrific on the road. A 2.88 road ERA. So I love seeing that. And then Dylan Cease is a guy that I just been looking to fade. Now I know in particular he's bad on the road. He's 0-7 on the road. 4-10 overall, 4.60 ERA, 1.30 WHIP this season. But at some point, you know, I could see him getting rocked at home as well. I just don't think his stuff is as good anymore. He's got a 3.67 home ERA, which isn't terrible. But like I said, I could see the Red Sox getting in. Red Sox are one of the better offenses right now going in baseball. I could see this offense getting to him. And you know, obviously we're hoping that, you know, Bello does his job as well and kind of holds these Padres hitters in check. Now for the season, if you're looking versus right-handed pitching, which both these pitchers are righties, the Red Sox have a big edge here versus right-handed pitching. They're 8th in WRC plus versus right-handed pitching this season. The Padres are just 23rd. So Obviously, like I said, I trust the Red Sox offense a bit more here. They're on a roll right now. So you're getting them at the hottest point. And Bello, like I said, has been a lot more consistent than Dylan Cease. Very evident not only in the ERA, but even in the splits. His splits are about the same, road and home. He's the same pitcher, which I love seeing that. Cease is, I don't know what you're going to get from Cease. You know, you just don't know. He could give up. He can absolutely get shelled today, and I wouldn't be surprised. So that's why I love going with the Red Sox here today. Bullpen's about the same. Padres first in bullpen ERA, but the Red Sox are third, so I'm not too worried about that. I think we got the better start, and right now the hotter offense, so I'll take my shot with that. So load there for number 3 pick, guys. We got Boston Red Sox money line here versus San Diego Padres, plus 125 odds here on ESPN Bet. Okay, and at number 4, we're going Shota Imanaga. Under 17.5 outs. Parlay with Ian Happ to get a base hit here for the Cubs. Both guys on the Cubs. Plus 230 odds on Fanatics. Love the value here. Imanaga on the under and outs is plus 110 by himself. Happ is like minus 170 to get hit. You put those together, you get the plus 230. So I love the value on both of these guys, which is a big reason why I took it, obviously. It doesn't go hand in hand in a sense because we're also fading Sonny Gray technically by taking Ian Happ to get a base hit, but I'll explain why I like that as well. Imanaga under in 10 of 16 starts this season, 6 of 9 on the road, including 1 versus the Cardinals most recently on June 26th. So he pitched just 5 innings in that one. So I expect to see more of that. I think obviously the Cards could get to him, especially with the Cards being at home. I have a lot more trust, obviously, with them being at home and Imanaga being on the road. I think we can, obviously, hopefully the Cards offense shows up and makes them throw a lot of pitches, gets them out of the game. That'd be terrific, obviously. Big reason why I like it, guys. Cardinals are second in WRC plus versus lefty pitching over the last 30 games, including 7th in walk rate versus lefty pitching for the season. So I love seeing that, guys. There's a lot of things there to like. As far as that goes. Ian Happ to get a base hit. He's got a hit 7 straight games. Great history off the starter Sonny Gray. 5 for 13 off of him since 2021. That's a 385 batting average. We love seeing that. 67% hit rate on the road for Ian Happ. 65% hit rate overall. So Happ has been terrific here of late. Finally getting that bat going. And if he gets hot, this Cubs offense is just so scary. So Happ, like I said, again, you look at his average for the season, not a great average for the season, but like I said, of late, he's really started to pick it up. So, love it there, guys, for number 4 pick. We got Shota Imanaga, under 17.5 outs, parlay with Ian Happ to get a base hit, plus 230 odds on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 5, we're going with the Cincinnati Reds money line here versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got plus 100 odds on MGM. For me, guys, plus odds here to me with the perceived better team. To me, with the better pitcher, we're going to take that. What are we doing? Zach Littell here for the Reds, recently traded over from the Rays, has a 9-8 record, a 3.47 ERA, a 1.10 whip this season, so he's been obviously terrific. 7-4 record, 3.54 ERA on the road, so he's actually been, really good as well on the road, which we want to make sure of that. Mike Burrows for the Pirates, 1-4, 4.45 ERA, 1.29 whip, 4.35 home ERA this season. That ERA obviously is worse than Littell by a full earned run. So like that, I feel like we're getting a little bit of an edge here. Like I said, the splits are about the same on both these guys. So, I mean, you're getting the same pitcher, it looks like, in both locations, home and road. And Littell has been the better pitcher. So I like the edge we have there. I also like the edge that we have with the lineup. You guys know the Pirates in general, they have their spurts where they can score runs. But in general, this team struggles to score runs. The 29th in WRC plus versus right-handed pitching this season. No surprises there. That's about where they are every year. I know they've been better of late, but I don't trust that. No. I trust the Reds offense a bit more here. Reds 13th in WRC plus versus righty pitching this season. So like I said, the Reds should have the edge here lineup-wise and starting pitching-wise, which I love that. And Littell is likely to go deep, by the way, for what it's worth, if he is pitching well. That's why he gets so many decisions. He's got 17 decisions this year, 9-8. Should just give you an idea of how deep he can go into games. Bullpens, once again, similar. Reds with a 3.99 ERA, Pirates with a 3.88 ERA, so I don't really see too much of an edge there on either side. I think we're getting our edges with the starting pitching and I believe the lineup, so I love seeing that. So, love that for number 5 pick, guys. We get the Cincinnati Reds money line here versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got plus 100 odds on MGM. And then finally, our number 6 pick are for the Sweep Parlay. Plus 91.93 odds on Fanatics with our 20% profit boost, risking a tenth of a unit. Now, I don't know if it said a tenth of a unit in the video yesterday. When I went and edited it, it said a unit, which we never put a unit on a parlay, just so you guys know. So that's why it's important to listen to the audio sometimes, just so you guys know. We never put a unit on a parlay. So, tenth of a unit always on these parlays. Maybe a quarter of a unit if I'm feeling crazy, but that's about as far as that will go. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. That's it for our picks. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, hit the like and subscribe. Always appreciate it, guys. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Excited to get there. Yesterday's video did pretty good. You guys seem to like it, so I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. Share the video with your friends as well. It does help. That kind of stuff does help me out a lot. And hopefully we could be consistent. Second straight day we've shown up, so let's keep that streak going. Keep me accountable, guys. And I appreciate you guys. Other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.